So we are learning about three marks of Buddhism. The number third is Nirvana, which means peace and then tranquility. One of the definitions of Nirvana is extinguishing of the fires that cause bittersweet suffering. So as you can see the picture of the candlelight, the burning fires is extinguished. Also losing the place we can light it. So no more fires, also no more cause of fires. That is the meaning of the nirvana. The fires disappears. And this fires means our desires, attachment or delusions, which is a cause of bittersweet. Yeah, cause and effect. Therefore, if the cause is attachment, and then effect is suffering, by removing this cause of attachment, the effect of suffering, bittersweet, will be also removed. So therefore, perfect peace and then tranquility is nirvana, again like a no more burning fires. And then also, although Shakyamuni Buddha attained this state of mind, perfect peace and then tranquility, however, as a human being, he had a human body functional desires, like feeling hungry, thirsty, want to sleep. As a body function, he still has a pain or sufferings. If he catch a disease or illness, he went through suffering. In that way, as a human being, even Shakyamuni Buddha had a body functional desires. And then, however, finally when he passed away, he entered into parinirvana, which means finally even this body functional desires also disappeared. So to make a distinction between nirvana and then parinirvana, there are these words is used to describe finally Buddha attained perfect peace and then tranquility, freed from human body functional desires. That is parinirvana. And then Nirvana Day means February 15, the day Buddha passed away. So we call it Buddha entered Nirvana or Parinirvana, finally attained true peace and tranquility. So there are some different definition or development of the ideas about Nirvana. But today we can remember Nirvana is perfect peace and tranquility. Also we refer to when Shakyamuni Buddha passed away, that is called the Day of Nirvana Day. And then again, this is another picture of Shakyamuni Buddha. In April, we do have a event in Buddhism tradition. That is when Shakyamuni Buddha was born on April 8th. And then do you remember when he was born, he can speak, and then also he took steps. Do you remember how many steps he took? Yeah, he took 7 steps. And then what was the significance of the number 7? Why not 8? Or why not 5? Why 7? Yeah, because of the idea of this idea of 6 realms of transmigration. Yeah? So in before Buddhism, there is an idea of when a person or a being passed away, the afterlife will be determined based on the virtue or action this person or a being accumulated. So depending on the merits and then virtue, this being will be born into one of these 6. And therefore their religion or teachings try to provide. This is a suffering, like a continuation of the suffering. Even we may think heavenly being is a good place, even that is considered the place of suffering. So Buddhism or Shakyamuni Buddha is one of the teachings or teachers who providing the path or way away from these six realms of transmigration. So that is the reason why number 7, this baby Buddha was born to bring a true peace and happiness, to share the teachings by which we can transcend these six realms of transmigration, which means providing a happiness to us. And then you can see the red circle in the center in a red color. That is a cause of why the being or person continue to born and then die, birth and death in these six realms of transmigration is the fundamental cause is greed, anger, stupidity. We often say gas. Greed, anger, stupidity is a cause of this. We remain in this cycle of transmigration. And then via the Buddhism talking about Eightfold Path, Four Noble Truth. If we can remove this cause, which means no more three poisons. So what we learn in this class is that is a Nirvana. No more fires of greed, anger, and then stupidity. No more cause. So therefore, no more effect of continuation of this cycle of life. Therefore, Nirvana also means emancipation or liberation from this cycle of suffering of six realms of transmigration. We can see Nirvana is a state of mind, perfect peace and tranquility, but also indicates the attainment of the realm of supreme awakening or enlightenment. And also which means afterlife too, no more continuation of suffering, finally attained perfect enlightenment, even after life. So nirvana has a state of mind in this life, also even after life. No more continuation of suffering. So therefore, in Buddhism, chanting or reading, we have homages, and then in the homages we can find those words. Yeah, it said the hard it is to be born into human life. Now we are living in it. Yeah, we saw a six transmigration. Yeah, could be previous life. We don't know, but I may be one of those six. I may not be a human being, but I may be one of them. But today, in this my life, I am living as Satoshi Tomioka. So I received this human life, which is so rare, hard to receive, to be born. But now I'm living as a human being. And then also difficult it is to hear the teachings of the Blessed One. Now we hear them. Yeah, could be in our world there are so many people living, but not every person had have a chance yet to listen to teachings of Buddhism. But for me, I had occasions and then blessings to encounter Buddhism teaching, and also for myself, the teachings of Namo Amida Butsu. Yeah, it is so difficult, but hey, I received this occasion to listen to the teachings. So these are explaining how rare, how precious, how fortunate I am to be born as a human being, and they have a chance to listen to teachings of Buddhism. And then this is also important here. I received the two conditions, human being, and they have a chance to listen to teachings. However, if we do not gain emancipation in this present life, we may not be free from ill-faring in the ocean of birth and death for kalpas. So although I had a chance to listen to teaching as a human being, if I do not gain emancipation in this life, I may again continue to this cycle of Transmigration. So what it means is that we get to encounter this awakening or experience of nirvana, attainment of nirvana in this life here. Otherwise, I will be again continue to birth and death. And then next life, we don't know yet which life of six transmigration I may be in. If I was born into the animals, I have no chance yet to listen to the teachings. Therefore, what the teaching me is, three treasures. Buddha, Dharma, Sangha as my guidance. In my lifetime, I get to listen and listen teachings of Buddhism. And then we say, I take my refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and then Sangha, so that I may also attain the nirvana or attain enlightenment in my life, so that I can have a peaceful moment and then life in this my daily life. Also, after life, I'll be also uh, be born into the realm of enlightenment. So again, in this way, this is a encouragement for each of us to encounter Buddhism teaching and also not only listening. We get to have a realization or awakening in this teachings of Buddhism or Buddha's enlightenment in my lifetime. So there are different tradition or teachings who help us. There are so many teachings, sutra, practice in this Buddhism tradition. Therefore, we get to find my path, my way, my practice, and so that we can say, this is my life, this is my guidance. So this is about the nirvana.